Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Happy October. Happy fall. What does that mean? I don't know, but for whatever it's worth, it gives me another layer of kind of the mental construct that shows me we get to begin again. There's something magical when the first of the month lands also on the first day of the week. But it doesn't matter how many of those societal elements align when we choose to define this moment right here, right now, as my beginning again, my fresh start. So as we enter into this pranayama, as we enter into this practice of just breathing, knowing that it is still part of the larger practice of yoga and a reiteration, much like our asana is a meditation in motion, our pranayama is a meditation in the subtle body, the subtle ways of energy moving, not just through us, but around us and through us. So let's begin with some centering breath. Today we're going to tickle the muscles a little bit of a heat building with that Ujaii and pelvic floor work. Then we're going to move into the box breath, right? So as you're ready, notice what's here with you in this moment, what's here in the body, right? So that would be the asana check-in to see that your posture feels sustainable, feels honoring of what's here. Give a little adjustment, a little tweak as you need to, bring in some additional support props, and then settle into stillness. And this is where the meditation component begins, in the sense that can we be with this shape for the duration of our practice? Tapas is a discipline of discerning the difference between pushing through uncomfortableness and choosing to realign, reassess, re-establish with the wisdom that we've gained by way of our experience. So I am never going to judge you for moving in the middle of your practice. I'm going to trust that you are both stretching the edge of your tolerance and your comfort while applying this wisdom of what you feel to the level of your ability today, your capacity in this moment to be with whatever it is that's at the edge of your discomfort. Sometimes the edge of our discomfort has to do with the actual flow of breath. Maybe we're a little congested. Maybe our allergies are flaring up, or we're beginning of a cold. Maybe the edge of our comfort has to do with letting go of the mind's thoughts in terms of judgment or distractions or to-do list items, and coming back into this mindfulness, this vipassana attention on now. So whether it's the body, whether it's the energy and fatigue starts to tickle us into, oh, the eyes are closed, the body is supported, let go. There's benefit in sleep for sure, but it's not meditation. It's not conscious pranayama practice. So noticing the volume and the length of your breath, begin to add on that muscular effort of the exhale, lifting the pelvic floor, evacuating the breath, and possibly even closing the throat with sound of Ujaii breath. Soften on the inhale. That means the pelvic floor softens, the belly opens, and the vacuum, the pressure from outside inside differential allows the lungs to fill. Exhale the effort, draw that belly back, lift the pelvic floor, close the throat to make that whisper ocean sound. Nicely done. Just notice what you notice, feel what you feel. And whether it's a softening of the energy, it's effort of breathing, or you need to shift the body, we'll begin again, this time adapting the practice to what we've noticed. So for me, I'm going to add Ujjayi on the inhale. That's only advisable from a therapeutic perspective if you can feel the relaxing of the pelvic floor on the inhale. If you do not yet have that neuromuscular awareness, please, that's okay. There's no judgment there. Stay with the engagement on the exhale and softening on the inhale, just so that we can continue to decipher between effort and ease, between effort, stira, ease, sukha. Okay, so when you are ready, we'll begin again with that Ujjayi breath. So stabilize and breathe. Notice the effects of this practice, of this reiteration of your breath, your relationship with prana, your relationship with the moment, with sensation, with control. Now, the benefits of the Ujjayi, yes. One level is to build some heat. Another level is to provide a sounding, grounding background noise, so to speak, to help you stay in the practice. A third layer for neuromuscular relationship is to cultivate that strength of contracting and releasing, and then distinguishing the difference between the root bandha and the throat bandha, these muscular locks. But there's another layer of benefit here, and that is to slow down the breath itself. And when we slow down the breath, we give time and effort to our parasympathetic nervous system that helps recalibrate the nervous system as a whole. We pulse between sympathetic and parasympathetic, meaning engaged and disengaged, effort and ease, stira and sukha. So now, exaggerating that pause between the inhale and the exhale, also known as box breath. Whether or not you want to layer on the Ujjayi, that throat sound as well, is up to you. These last few minutes of our breath practice, we'll do the box breath. Inhale, hold the inhale, exhale, hold the exhale, looking to cultivate a lengthening without activating fear on that pause with the breath in. Okay, that's your sympathetic. Exhales your parasympathetic. So we don't want to agitate anxiety or stress. We want to just start to get comfortable with a little more effort and then recover more quickly by having that extra long reset. Okay, so begin again when you're ready. We got about 10 rounds. As you finish this round on the exhale, pause, welcoming in the next breath with a soft throat, maybe swallowing, relaxing the muscles. Feel into that pelvic floor softening on your inhale. Sigh. Notice the effects of your practice. Pranayama practice can fit into your day at any time, in any place. No one even has to know that you're doing it. It's simply a shift of your mind state into the attention of watching the flow of breath. Even if you don't do a breath practice, you just notice your breath. It's yoga, my friend. It's pranayama. As we return to the day, as we return to the living, this practice will come with us and help us to be more present, to be more mindful and more compassionate to what shows up and who shows up. May you be well. May you breathe deeply and move freely, labor lovingly, so you may live vibrantly. Namaste. Thank you.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Are you maintaining the axial lift on inhale and exhale, or do you kind of like stack and then just kind of settle?
It's an excellent question. And it's a complicated one in the sense that axial extension means all of that pelvic floor and the abdominal core muscles using to lengthen you up. Here's where the advanced practice comes in. Why we get so tonically stuck in our pelvic floor is because we need the pelvic floor muscles to maintain that axial extension. When the axial extension can be maintained in distinct separation, we can start to supplely release the pelvic floor and still maintain the vertical spine. Until that feels sustainable, you might kind of feel a little bit of a lifting and lowering, a slumping of sorts. as the pelvic floor releases its engaged effort. That's not contrary to the breath or to the practice. It's actually evidence of your body-mind connection, and that's a really beautiful thing. Does that answer?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.